Welcome back to Rimworld. And where did we leave it last episode? We left it in the middle of a rainstorm that just caused a fire somewhere. There it is, right there. It's been put out by the rain though, so we've got no problems there. And one of the events that just happened, just before I started recording, was they've all decided to have a party. That improves their mood somewhat, and if we just go on to, say, Choi and look at needs, you'll see she's attended the party ×3, ×4, and they'll get gradually better if they just stand around and socialise. She has, however, still got an awful bedroom. Ugly environment is feeling terrible, so maybe she doesn't like the party as much. Sorry, he doesn't like the party. I keep calling her she, not a she, it's a he. Okay, so what can we do about that? Well, the bedroom, we should probably tidy up once they finish socialising. Having them in that party just really helps. It'll build up the joy no end. So we'll have them do that until they're sick of it. So let's just speed things up. It doesn't mean I don't get any work done today, but they all get quite a good bonus regardless. And is 15 the maximum? Interesting. Yep, they've all decided to leave now. Okay, so they're all back to the normal amount of work. And I've started building this copy of the fuel stove because I can't move this one. That will work fine. I do actually want to, however, once Scurry finishes cooking, we're up to 70 meals now. I think that's more than enough. Yeah, that's more than enough. Why don't you go and clean Choi's place? Yeah, there we go. And we'll have them clean up the other bedrooms as well while they're at it. There goes Scurry. And I've put some more furniture in because Choi's the only one that really dislikes the bedroom, I think. You're just going to go back to cleaning. Sorry, cooking. All right, fine. Where is Christina? Can you clean the rest of the dirt up, please? There we go. Want that to be as clean as possible. And she's just going to go straight back. You've not finished. Maybe you have. Yeah, I can't select any more there. Fine. Choi can, however, clean up someone else's. So we'll get all of those cleaned up so that hopefully this will be a better environment for our colonists. And just to aid that, I've changed, if we have a look at the work screen, I've changed Fisher to actually be a higher priority on clean, just so we keep everything in our environment as clean as possible. That'll help stop things like minor breaks or even major breaks if we can stop them in time. He's cleaning up really rather well. In fact, oh my, what happened? What? Tiger, Muffalo, Tiger. I think that was that caravan that came through here. They seem to have just butchered their way through all the things. Yeah. And he's meditating. Perhaps on the amount of blood he's just had to clean up. That's fine. And he's going to go through all the other rooms as well, which is pretty good. It's exactly what we want. Keep their environment as nice as possible. Visitors have arrived at Dustville from the south. They're afraid to enter your territory for the following reasons. We don't have any guest beds. If you send them away, they'll stay in the area and come back later. Send away. We should probably think about a guest room, I guess. Technically, we could make this a guest beds, at least for now. We can change that for prisoners and say for guests. It won't be a terribly nice sort of guests, but we can change that just for the moment. Yeah, they get their own private bedroom in the dark, in the heat, and I'm sure that's comfortable. Yeah, so we'll leave Fisher to do what he wants to, which is continue to clean up, it seems. Or have you gone? Yep, there you go. And I think he's finished now. So what I want to do is improve this sort of area in here. So if we can get rid of these, ideally we want to refloor this stuff, all the same kind of stuff, so we don't have any rock walls, and we probably have a wooden wall here as well, to be honest. So can we actually do that? Structure, we want a wooden wall right there. And then, you know, we'll need to mine out that, and that. And then that should be a decent medical bay, hopefully. Yep, fish is just hauling stuff out there. That will be fine. And we have, how much food do we have? We have 150 potatoes, lots of rice, lots and lots of beef, and it's in the refrigerated area, I take it. That is 0 degrees, so yeah. I think I should also want to get some redundant options for power. This is our single and only source of power at the moment, so I would quite like to have an alternative option. Yes, we could do a generator. I don't actually mind having a solar generator, mind you, and what I'm just wondering is, will having solar here behind this affect it? These are supposed to be kept clear, but the solar panel you'd expect to be on the ground, and you'd hope that would be okay. However, I'm not going to chance it. If any of you know whether that actually affects things, please do let me know in the comments below, and we can go from there. So if I put, say, one here, if it blows up, I don't want it to blow up right next to everything else. So, yeah, let's say, so if we have one here, let's just put it there for now. We can put more solar panels in, but that will do for now. So let's start them back up again. It is getting fairly late. It's time for sleep. So let's check on what the colonists think of their areas. So, tons of joy, attended party. That was presumably for the party. Sowed a plant. So Joy really likes the fact she sowed some seeds. Feeling bad hot. Hot we can't really deal with until we get some more. Oh, actually, we've got some components. How much did it cost? Well, in fact, let's check what the others like at the moment. You have no downsides at all. That's amazing. Okay, Scurry is hot and Christina doesn't care, but is still wearing worn apparel. So that's two of them are feeling hot. So one, in fact, Scurry hasn't got to bed yet, so let's let him get in there. Yeah, he is still feeling hot. It is 32 degrees outside and 35 degrees inside. Wow. Okay, that just for the Americans watching, that's really quite warm. A warm summer's day here in the UK is 28 degrees. Yes, 35, 36 would be sweltering, but we need both power and coolers for that. So let's have a look at the temperature. We have a cooler, and that takes 3 components and 90 steel. We do have enough there. So if we set this up, we now should be able to afford it. Why don't we get Choi a little bit more comfortable by having the cooler, maybe in this corner, like that, and that should get built. And then of course we'll cool this down, not to freeze temperatures. That would be amusing, but no, something like I don't know, maybe 20 degrees, 20, 23, 24. The more you reduce that temperature, the more it's going to basically cost us in power. We don't really have much in the way of power options at the moment. What I may well do is put like a second. We need to clear out these trees maybe, but then put a second wind turbine down here and connect the power up back this way. Because we've got, if we have a look at cooler for a second, see we've got the power line running all the way to here, so we can run it straight down here if we wanted to. That's fine, I think. We're definitely not going to need the heater on this map, I don't think at all. So that will be good for now. Right, so what have we got? Are they all back out? Now we've got another crop coming in. Research is going on well. They are partway through machining. And then next up will be hydroponics. Not that they need it because they've got an outdoor, but once we have an indoor hydroponics area, technically we could sort of get rid of this if we wanted to, and later get rid of this sort of rich soil so we could build on it a little bit more. Or indeed, more importantly, this marsh to get to be first. But that's, I guess, going to be a ways down the road. Have they finished mining stuff out? I think they're short of wood for the rest of our med bay. So we are going to have to give them some orders. And we may as well then just chop the wood down here. Something like that. And then that will be suitable to build the rest of our wall. And there's already dirt in there. Where's Fisher? Fisher is throwing horseshoes and still cleaning up the blood. That is a remarkable amount of blood. It's almost like the panther was out here. Maybe it was. We should kill that panther. Oh no, the panther's dead. At least this panther's dead. It's fresh. We could reuse that actually. We could get maybe one of them to pick it up. Haul urgently. There we go. Will one of them pick it up now? Let's just get Scurry to go and get it if anyone else can't bury it. Can we not actually use that as meat? That's a shame. Anyway. That will do for now. Where is Fisher? There you are. Are you continuing to clear up? You are. Oh no, not again. We really should start thinking of building defenses, and we don't really have all that much other than this pile of stone here. Technically, the defenses I think we have at the moment, we don't have very many, but they're more geared towards firearms. So if we have a look in here, where are our defenses? Security, sandbags. So cover from gunfire. We can build them with 6 steel. So I think we may well get some kind of, I don't know, circle the wagons. I hate to say the Alamo, but similar kind of situation where we've got some kind of cover inside an area there that they can shoot out from. Raid. So, group of tribespeople from the Laxos of the cliff have arrived nearby. They appear to be unusually clever with their tactics. Are they wearing camouflage? What are you actually wearing? Gear. Blended wool gaudy tribal mask, husky fur, bear in mind this is 40 degrees outside, and a blended wool tribal shield. Rich Corinthian leather. Buffalo tribal mask, a cloth tunic, that at least is okay, and then panther skin and a waist cloth. But they're both using Iquas? What's an Iqua? Short spear handle attached to a bladed head. Okay, but it is normal. It's not shoddy, so we could give that to Christina to use. And they're coming in all the way over from that side of the map, so we can leave them alone for a while. We'll get them back in about now, I think. So let's select everyone and draft them. And we'll pull them behind the little fence. These are the guys that are unusually clever with their tactics, I guess. So let's just rearrange everyone. We want our melee fighters up front-ish. And the same thing with you. And then we'll have them like that, I think. And what we don't want to happen is for them to... Whoa! We don't want to shoot into each other. In private games, I've actually killed other colonists with bad shooting skills. Oh, there's one. Unusually clever tactics, mind you. Just walking forward into... I mean, it's the old English tactic, isn't it? You make a line and you walk forward into the enemy. Come on. Oh, no, you're dodging. Oh, dodge it. Dodge. Stab. Oh, please don't kill the Scurry. Please, you go away. Ah, Scurry's fine. Dead. Downed. Not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Bring out your dead. So maybe we can get, I don't know, Christina to, what weapon is she using at the moment? It's a shoddy steel knife. Why don't you go and equip that? Cool. Yeah, you've seen a corpse. You don't quite like it. I know. Ate without a table, observed a corpse. Oh, quite unhappy. And what do you have? Should we go back into prisoners? Extremely low expectations, in shock from exceptional pain, feeling bad and hot, and you've got 4 gunshots in your left leg, your left femur, your stomach, and your torso, in extreme pain. Right. So can we see what's up with the character? Incapable of social, staggeringly ugly, and neurotic. So neurotic is work speed, but mental break issues. Her face looks like a cross between a drawing by an untalented child, a malformed fetus in a jar of formaldehyde, and a piece of modern art. Okay, but I guess technically okay at shooting and melee and crafting. Is it worth saving? Is it worth saving her though? The main problem is that we have to use a lot of medication if we do, and I don't exactly have. I have regular medicine, but I don't exactly have herbal medicine to spend on them. So I'm afraid. Let's just say goodbye to you now. Are you? Yes, you goodbye. Okay, and let's undraft them and undraft Scurry. Scurry's going to go into medbed, and then we will get. We've got one free grave, is it? No, we got 2 free graves. That's fine, and they're going burying them now. That is a good point, though. Do they have? No, they've already buried them. Let's take the clothes. Normal, good, poor, shoddy. Yeah, so we'll use Christina, and we'll get them to wear cloth. So that's her out of shoddy clothing, because we don't really have much in the way of skills for that yet. We could wear a leather tribal mask. That's possible. Otherwise, no. Let's just bury. And there we go. So we are going to have to create more graves, but other than that, we should be sorted. Christina is wearing tattered apparel, so we want to get rid of that amount, I guess. So we want to try and get rid of the gear. Awful, shoddy. Yeah. Boomalope. I'm not sure I want that to be forced. Maybe I should drop the shoddy gear and see whether unhappy nudity. Okay. Fine. Maybe then we're going to have to say, why don't you go and wear it again? She'll probably pick stuff up in the morning, so that's fine. All right. Herd migration. A large herd of gazelles is passing through. Well, and a mad animal. Oh no. A local boomalope. Boomalopes are not good if they go mad. Yeah, off it comes. We need to actually hit that before it gets to us. So we're going to have to wake everyone up, unfortunately. Scurry can stay in bed, I guess. We don't need him. Technically, he's melee. We want everyone else to form up in a line and make sure we try and get said mad animal. And yeah, ideally we don't want to get killed by the animal. Where are you? In it comes. Scurry is fully healed, so I guess that's another person who can heal, but he's melee. You don't want to melee a Boomalope for rather obvious reasons. We can also use the gazelles. Won't attack unless provoked. I guess we can use those as food, but we've got plenty of food, so that's not really a problem. What is a problem is going to be this fight. Please shoot it before it gets close. Oh. What are you on? Oh, you're down. Yeah, please continue shooting it from here. Fire at it. It is raining, I think, so that will be good. There he goes. And that's why you don't hunt Boomalope, ladies and gentlemen. And now Christina's even unhappier. Now she's wearing a dead man's tunic, so yeah, if she's not happy about that. Wearing worn-out apparel, I give them the clothes back. Doesn't like it. Nope. Ugly environment, and what makes it worse, Choi rebuffed her. Oh dear, cold shoulder, and that is a few days. However, that party effect is cancelling all of this out, so that is pretty good, and we can let them carry on. There we go. Okay, and they're calling obviously the clothing off to there. So did they actually build that cooler? They did. Okay, so now we can choose what we want the cooler to set to. Its target temperature is 21 degrees and power usage is high. So let's actually just up that a little bit. Let's get it to 27 degrees. That still might be high, but we'll see what that's like. It's 22 degrees in there, so we'll see when Choi goes to bed again whether he is okay. Hot. Yeah, he is unpleasant, but he's not in his bedroom yet, so we will keep things on full speed and see how they go. It's noon, so it's going to be the hottest part of the day shortly. And they're still bringing in the crops. We have really rather large amount of food, and it's all kept in here, of course. So we actually might want, that's Boomalope leather. I think we want it in here, not the other one. So in manufactured, I would have thought we had textiles, leathers, and I would have thought that this was in here. So let's set this to critical for the manufactured stuff, and hopefully that should be brought in here by one of them. We can obviously prioritize that if we want to. There we go. And that should be brought into the right place. Good, because that'll get used up for other things. They're slowly clearing this away, so we should probably... Do we have enough wood? Have they not even cut down any wood yet? They haven't. It's down here. Okay, so it's about to hit 4 PM and they're already sleeping. Oh, because it was a raid during the night, so they're a bit tired. I suppose I'll let them off for that. You gotta do that sometimes. Scurry is just cutting all kinds of things down. In fact, let's... you're not assigned to plant cutting, so you can't do it. We'll have to wait for the others to wake up. And here we have Choi sleeping in his bed in a room that's 27 degrees. Yeah, you're not saying, oh, you're urgently hungry, but you're sleeping, but you're not saying hot anymore. So 27 seems okay. And if we have more coolers, then we could probably use that again. Power needed is 200 watts. What did we actually... Well, we'll see whether these batteries cope with that. We've got the solar panel actually created. The wind turbine only outputs 96 watts. And the solar generator outputs nothing at night. So, yeah, these store 1,000 watt days, I think that is. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have to cope with that one. I guess we can shut this off during the day when they're not in the bedroom, but yeah, that's something else to think about. Otherwise, we're just going to need more and more power generation. So having a few wind turbines going this way won't be much of a problem if they need to keep these areas clear of absolutely everything. So that should do well, or we can just use solar panels, of course, and we need more batteries, and we want those in a roofed area because we don't want it to rain on them. That would not go down too well with batteries. Okay, so let's restart things again and get them through the night. Fisher is just standing there, meditating. Okay, and yeah. He's going to start hauling wood. So we have wood now and low medicine. We have no medicine left in storage. Where did that go? I had 22 of the stuff. Did Scurry just scoff all the medicine? Well, that's not going to be good. We're going to need medicine. Now, I've got corn, rice, potato, more rice. What I don't have is any kind of crop for medicine. Well, that might not be good. We could get a trader to get it. That would be an option. But we can get growing zone. And maybe I don't know, here. Okay, and then we can choose what we want. So one of these there's heal root, but that's minimum skill of 8. That's not great, and I'm not sure I want psychoid plant. So, do we have anyone who has skill of 8? Don't know. Let's have a look at their skills, shall we? Character. So growing of 7, growing of 2, Growing of 8, we do. Scurry can actually do it. Fine, so let's set them to heal root. And we can also prioritize that, of course, but it will take time to grow, so hopefully I don't take too much damage in the meantime. That would be terrible. We can, however, deconstruct that now and then reinstall that here, and then we've got a bit more room. There we go. And that's cleaned up, and we get some steel back, which we can reuse. And obviously build our second power plant there when everything is done. So I think that'll do it for this episode. We're coming up to about half an hour now in our colony. We've got a second source of power. We fought off a mad Boomalope and another raid, and hopefully now getting started on planting heal root. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for that to grow, but if you've got any comments about how you get medicine in a good way, anything better than this, do let me know. I obviously will look out for some traders. And do we have those? No, that's been dealt with. Caravan. Nope, they've been dealt with as well. The only thing left really on this queue is Christina. And we've got Christina working away on research. And we've also got the this being done by Scurry when he's not doing other stuff. So again, if you've got any comments, let me know below. Otherwise, hopefully you've liked, subscribed, or shared for the episode. And yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching.